Hello there. My name is Tom Corradini, and if you happen to uh, land here watching this video, it's probably because you're interested in theater, and in particular, the type of theater I do, maybe, which is physical theater. Like everything in life, you gotta start from somewhere, and as of from today, I'm just starting this vlog, given the fact that in the weeks and months to come, I'll be attending three fringes: the Prague Fringe Festival, the Avignon Off Festival in France, and the Edinburgh Fringe Festival in Edinburgh, Scotland. And I thought, well, you know what? I've been doing this like for a lot of years now, and what has been happening recently is people are asking me workshops whenever I do my shows around the world. And this season I was in China, India, Germany, France, here today in Avignon, and Italy. Last year was in Vietnam, South Korea. So I travel a lot, but I never took a video, of my work. It was more about promoting the work rather than promoting, the art of physical theater per se. So I decided to open a separate channel, and I'm currently running like two YouTube channels. This is like sort of behind the scenes, and I also branded this year all the shows that I do in English, and I do perform a lot in English, as Blue Arrow Theatre. I decided to create a different brand because it was getting really confusing between the silent comedy shows I do, the evening shows I do, and the shows I do for schools, in particular high schools. It just got very, very confusing. I mean, I could not understand it myself. So, I thought, okay, well, let's separate the two things. So what this channel is going to be about is going to be a behind the scenes, and I'm going to take you, I'm going to give you a peek of my journey in this crazy world. It really is a tough business, and I'm going to speak about the business itself. I call it a business because I think every artist wants to get by with his art, and I feel very privileged, given the fact that I've been doing this full time now for 15 years, which is a long time. So also I'm starting this from Avignon because last year I wrote a guide, and which is going to appear in a second, I guess, on the screen, which is the Avignon Alpha Rough Guide. So what happened is it's the sixth year I'm doing Avignon, and this year I'm taking two shows there. And so last summer I basically decided I was going to write a guide, not because I wanted to sell, of course, thousands of copies or stuff like that. This is very niche, but because I just wish somebody, had written that for me. And unfortunately, I had to learn everything through hard experience and making mistakes and falling and getting up again and stuff like that. So I decided to put it down on paper, and I'm an obsessive writer. I write all my shows. I think right now I've got like 14, 15, can't remember. You can find some of the scripts on Amazon as well. This season I wrote 4 shows. Next year I want to write 3. And so in this channel, we speak about the shows as well, give you an introduction on my particular kind of style, which took me years to find, really. So, it's funny being on YouTube as myself. It's just very, very hard because I got to be honest. And I think honesty plays a key here. So right now we are in this place. It's called La Tâche d'Encre, and that's the venue where I performed for 2 years in a row, and where I will perform this summer. And right now it's the 2nd of May, 2024. So of course the festival hasn't begun yet. It will begin in July. But, and this is important, this is a period of previews when people actually show, their performances to journalists or aficionados out there. And I forgot the word in French. There's a word in French. I speak many languages, by the way, but just getting confused. So sometimes there's a phenomenon called interference. I would get confused and maybe throw an Italian word, Spanish word, German, whatever out there. So I'll show you just a couple of clips, real quick, of the venue per se, and I invite you to follow in my journey. So if if you're interested in theater, you want to know what behind the scene of a theater guy who's a producer, music composer like myself. I compose the music now of all my shows, most of them. Just follow me and I'll take you around. So this is introduction to the channel. It's gonna be like the intro to the channel, but which is very long, and I don't care. Really don't give a toss, you know. And yeah, this summer I will take you from the month of May to the Prague Fringe, and I'll show you some behind the scenes there. Then Avignon off, Edinburgh. I'll show you another Fringe. I'm supposed to go 2 days in Thessaloniki to see a show performing at the Thessaloniki Fringe Festival in Greece, and maybe maybe I'll review some shows. You know, I've watched lots of shows whenever I'm traveling. Last year, I think I watched something like 30 shows when I was in Avignon and stuff like that. Now, if you're gonna follow me, subscribe, like this video. I'll try to give you some, you know, information which is useful. And if you're studying up in theater and you're entering this dark abyss, if you are what I call the cursed ones and really have it into you, then maybe this may be useful. And I try to give you, you know, best advice I can. I'm in a solo journey here. That means that I really produce all of my shows, so I'm not an hired actor or anything like that. I'm more of a writer than an actor, but more to that later. And if you want to see what I do, just visit my website, which is www.tomcorradini.it, or follow this channel, because we're going to speak about my work as well. You're going to see people, guests here and there, and I'll try to interview somebody in the journey as well. I'll take you to restaurants, why not? You know, one of the funny things about being a touring actor, in my case, I just love food. And so I just show you around, you know, some restaurants here and there, you know, the crazy actor's life. I'm a very disciplined person, so, you know, if you think that theater is about sex, drugs, and rock and roll, well, it's not. It ain't so at all, especially physical theater. You gotta be a very disciplined person, and you gotta learn as much as you can. And I really absorb from anyone, and I like it because I like learning. You know, I like studying and stuff like that. So that's it. I think I digress too much. Let me show you the venue. Now, right now, we are in this place called a Touchdown. Or let me remind you, you can buy the book, the Avignon Rough Guide, on Amazon if you're interested to participate as a non-French speaking company to the Avignon Art Festival. And yeah, maybe I'll make another video. You know, like this is totally improvised, guys. So it's okay. I love it. You know, I love it. It's like opening up to, you know, a psychologist in a way. This is really bad, but, you know, sounds crazy, but all actors are a bit crazy. So, yeah, I'm gonna take you to this venue just for a second, show you what it is like, and then that's it, and then I will continue, okay? I'll try to, I don't think I'll follow a schedule with these videos. You know, whenever I have an idea, wherever I am, I'll just shoot them, and I hope they will be useful. Certainly, I wish somebody did this for me. Had done this for me, sorry, in the past. So yeah, let's check out this venue. So I'll just show you a venue of the festival.